Hey, it's the boy Fast Coop, and I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, The Crib. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that hype button. You feel me? It's a new thing called a hype button. Hype me up now. You dig? Just hype me up. That's all you gotta do. Hype your boy up. Premo. Brooklyn rapper. I ain't trip when four niggas jumped out the whip. I ain't trip when they hopped out with sticks. Nah, nigga, I ain't trip. You dig? Premo is a Brooklyn rapper who gets to the bag, man. But, you know, he's been in several situations. He's been on film getting robbed for all his jewelry. It's about $250,000 in jewelry. He also just found a GPS tracker on one of his vehicles, placed in his vehicle by either the federal authorities or one of his comrades or homegirls or spouses, right? And, you know, most recently, he just went to New Jersey to go gamble. He likes to gamble a lot. You know, he goes to hit the dice. He goes to hit the dice, and he goes to New Jersey, and he wins. And he takes about $700 from whomever, and the people in New Jersey felt like he was cheating. They say he had loaded dice. And then after, they ended up chasing him, and they ended up striking him a couple times. So what was caught on film really isn't too bad, but it's bad enough to be talked about. And ultimately, Premo got his life. All right? Premo got his life. He got away from the situation. So at the end of the day, technically he won. He left with the money. You feel me? Unless y'all took the money from him and y'all didn't show that or say that. But if I go to another nigga's block, right, that I'm not from, and I go win $700, $800, and niggas jump on me and try to say I had loaded dice or fake dice or whatever the case is, and I still get up out of there with the money, I'm not going to really feel too bad. Only reason I'm going to feel bad is because there was cameras, you know what I mean? But he didn't really get, like, whipped down like that, you feel me? He was on the ground for a little bit. There's some niggas said, nah, let him get up, chill, let him get up type shit, you smell me? And that was it. It was over. Now, I want to go over the mistakes that Premo's been making. Now, Premo, you move solo a lot, and I understand that because when you get to the bag and you come up in these urban environments, these ghettos in America, you food. You feel me? You food in the streets. No matter how tough you may feel that you are, like, you're food to somebody. You know what I mean? And a lot of those cases is the people that's close to you, and they are even more dangerous than your enemies because they know things about you. If you look at the situation he went through prior to this situation, he found a GPS in his vehicle. So it's like, who can you trust? That was placed in his vehicle more than likely by someone that he trusted or had some type of, love for. So ultimately, it just shows you can't trust people. So this is what I want to tell Premo. In this situation, this is why you got to have a firearm. All right, you need to have a firearm if you're going into these ghettos and you're gonna go shake dice. Period. It's not even debatable. Like, and having a firearm is the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, that's the least you should have, because you're gonna go gamble in another hood that's not yours. Gambling has a stigma placed around it because it's an emotional connection with the money. A lot of these niggas is gambling their last dollars. That's what come with gambling. Niggas is gambling their last, bro. That's why they gambling. They trying to flip something, you feel me? And niggas got bills. It was like the end of the month, you feel me? That shit had happened at the beginning of the month, you feel me? You might have took somebody's rent money, bro. You smell me? And it's like, you got to understand, this is why you go to the casino, because it's safe and secure. People trip out in the casino, and there's police there, there's cameras there, and people trip out, you feel me? Why you don't think people won't trip out in the hood? You smell me? And you taking a nigga's last, bro. You feel me? And they're looking at the situation like, how does this nigga keep winning? How does he keep winning? He goes to all these dice games and he wins. And you might have someone who's a little paranoid. You might have someone who's just jealous of you. You might just have someone who wanted to do it anyway because, they just bullshit. You feel me? There's so many different types of humans out there, right? And you have to understand that this is the animal kingdom as well. You feel me? Like, although we don't look like lions, tigers, and bears, nah, niggas, it's hyenas, wolves, sheep, all of that. You feel me? Like, yeah, man, it's real alien versus predator out here, bro. So you got to move with that understanding. You got to move with that swiftness of being able to make a good decision before you put yourself in a position to ultimately ruin you. And like you should have learned from the situation where you got robbed, bro. You know what I mean? For your jewelry, that you should have a firearm on you. And my thing is, Premo saying that he had a firearm on him, and you know, in that situation, but it just wasn't in arm reach. So you even knowing that, you feel me, should be a reminder. You smell me? Should be a reminder. Like that shit needs to be so close to you that you can grab it in the blink of an eye. Ain't no tussling around trying to figure out where it is. You got one phone in the other hand, you got a bag in another. Ain't none of that. That shit need to be fucking right in your pocket. Like you're supposed to have a hoodie on, bro. You know what I mean? So that's my thing with the situation. Now, how the situation played out. If it was me and I was in that exact predicament, I would have just ran. Because it's like, bro, he's going gambling in New Jersey. It wasn't even like it was on a block in Brooklyn, where he's from. You feel me? Like, and at that, you got to be careful. You feel me? Nigga, you just went to some whole other place. I don't know who invited you there. They need to get their ass whooped because that wasn't supposed to happen to you. But I don't know who invited you there, right? Who knows if this person's actually a shot caller, right? You don't know. Anybody could be anybody over the internet. How long did you know this person? And then you went to Jersey, bro. Like, you already from grimy-ass Brooklyn. Nigga, I don't even know what part you went to Jersey, but it already sound funny to me. You went to Jersey. Jersey is the trenches, bro. You feel me? So it's like, nigga. And then you a New York nigga going to Jersey. You feel me? Like, niggas be hating it. They be hating on New York niggas, bro. Anything on the tri-state, New York gets a lot of hate because niggas be feeling like New York niggas feel like they full of themselves. You feel me? Now, moving forward, like, nigga, you should have just ran, bro. You smell me? Because that image of you running would have made more sense. You feel me? Even though it may be distasteful, it's better to see you run, right, than getting beat up or getting violated. You feel me? Like, when people see people touch you and, you know, do stuff like that, they feel like they can touch you too. You smell me? Like, at least make it seem like, oh, nah, that nigga was out of there, nigga. You feel me? Like, that nigga got up out of there, he got missing. You smell me? And yeah, niggas gonna say whatever they want to say, and then you could break it down and be like, nah, nigga, it's like 10 niggas out there, nigga. The fuck, you know what I mean? Even though you shouldn't have went to that type of fucking, that pretty much was a trap for yourself. That's like a, you know, that was a lick, bro. You know what I mean? I think they honestly wanted to rob you. You feel me? Honestly, I think that might have been a lick for real, but it didn't go the way they wanted for whatever reason. You probably didn't pull up with that much bread. You didn't pull out a spread, you feel me? But niggas is hungry right now, my nigga. I don't know why you going to these gambling spots, bro. That shit is, in 2025, bro, go to the casino. Go to the casino. Go, like, you know, nigga really got a gambling addiction, bro. Like, I been seeing those fucking, like, I'm from New England, so they got all types of fucking hotlines and places to call, gambling addiction centers, all of that, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's why I never got into gambling. Cause I'm like, what? Why do these niggas have addiction treatment centers for gambling, nigga? I'm like, what the fuck? Is it a drug, bro? Like, how the fuck niggas is out here acting like niggas is fucking crackheads off this shit? You feel me? But I don't gamble. I never got into it because, to my understanding, you just gonna end up. It's like you gonna go up and then you gonna go down. So I just feel like maybe you should just not do the shit because it fluctuates. It's not like, oh, you gonna hit every day. Unless you're cheating, you feel me? So that's why niggas may feel like Premo's cheating, especially if he's on a hot streak. Niggas is gonna feel like that, and you know, people be talking too. You smell me? People be talking, or whatever the case is. But it might be even true, bro. He might have actually went over there with some fucked up dice too, bro. You smell me? And if he did that, you ain't have a blick on you, you might as well going over there with loaded dice is robbery. You might as well go over there with the blick and stick niggas up, bro, instead of going over there and wasting time. At least that way niggas know, oh, this nigga came through up the blick, and you get some street credibility back. Going over there and then leading to that situation, I don't like it for you, my nigga. And it's not even like Premo's a bad nigga. It's just he's in a situation where he got money in a time and place where niggas don't have money, bro. You know what I mean? So you did the record with Benny the Butcher. Like, niggas is feeling you. But you gotta stop putting yourself in these places, bro. Everything is based on your positioning. That's it. You go to these clubs with these skank ass bitches, you feel me, that know you smell me, and then you going in there solo, so niggas know you got money and you're solo. You smell me? Now, if you don't want to carry the firearm, get security, bro. Why you got all this money, you don't want to get security, nigga? I don't get it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, even me, nigga, like, in terms of my rap career, I definitely got to the point where I'm like, hell no, I gotta have personal security, because I'm just gonna keep walking around with a blick on me. You feel me? And it's like, bro, or I gotta have my niggas bring a blick, and I'm like, that's too much. And I just felt like, nigga, I'm like, bro, I might as well just pay for security, bro. You feel me? Like, at least I know I'm gonna get home. You know what I mean? And nigga don't gotta worry about going to jail just for trying to shake his ass in a motherfucking club, nigga. You feel me? Like, have security do their job, so at least you could, like, enjoy yourself. You feel me? Like, always have security, bro, especially if your face is on the flyer. I don't care who you are, what level you're on, you have to understand, bro, your face being on a flyer is the low. That's the location of where you're going to be at. They know the time, they know where you're going. Like, that's too much, my nigga. Like, you got to understand, bro, that's a lot. Niggas be willing to pay for shit like that. You know what I mean? And you just giving it away for free. So it's like, all right, cool. You know, and you know, you got to make sure you're getting paid by the club, right? So you don't got to go in and get money. You feel me? So that's just some advice from me, for artists or influencers or whomever it may be. You feel me? Because the online hate right now is crazy. The hate right now is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, people's real envious of people just because they may have more clout, they may have more likes, they may have more money, they may dress better, they may have more access to women. Like, you don't know, like, what somebody's reason for hating is, but definitely know that a lot of people's hating now. So yeah, Premo, that's my take on the situation, man. You just gotta tighten up. You gotta tighten up those boots, bro. You feel me? Because it's looking like you're a lick. It's not even looking like, you know, using a situation and you had to get through. Like, no, it's looking like you're a walking lick. You smell me? And that's not a good way to look, bro. You feel me? And at that, you be in the gym. So it's like, all right, you in the gym. This nigga like it's not even like he's one of them niggas who just like kind of fit. Like, nah, this nigga's in shape. You smell me? He looked like he was in prison. So it's like, nigga, you tall, in shape, you supposed to at least break somebody's jaw. You feel me? If you're not gonna run. Like, don't sit there, stand around and be that size, 6'2", 6'3", 208 pounds, muscled up, and not punch a nigga out. You know what I mean? Like, or knock at least 2-3 of them out. Like, it don't make no sense to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how you got that muscle and then you ain't punch niggas out? Like, it's either you use the muscle or you don't. You feel me? And if I'm not gonna use what I work to get, nigga, I'm using what I work to get out of there. You smell me? Like, we're not doing just standing around and being, no. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. You can't let niggas violate you. You feel me? You can't let niggas violate you on camera. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Shit happens. But on camera, nah, nigga. You know what time it is now. You know what I mean? You know exactly what niggas trying to do. It's not even about the actual situation that happens. It's about trying to humiliate you on the internet. And it's like, either way, the nigga get money and controversy sells, as he says, which it do. It does, you feel me? Because now everyone's talking about the nigga and shit like that. The nigga staying in the algorithm. He is wavy. He do get a lot of attention. He do get a lot of bitches. But, nigga, that situation, you could have lost your life in, bro. You feel me? Like, I ain't seen no bulletproof vest. I ain't seen no security. I ain't seen no firearm. I ain't seen no self-defense. I ain't seen no evasion. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing that showed me you have what it takes to get out of a dangerous situation. I didn't see nothing. You didn't show me anything. You just showed me that, nigga, you're an easy target, bro. That's what you showed me. You're easy. All right, we got him. It's good. You feel me? You don't want to be that, Preem. So that's my thoughts on the situation. Let me know y'all thoughts. Like, share, and comment on this. Hype me up, man. The crib.